They're working
that off.
about being cold.
What? Is it cold or something in the
Yeah,
US?
it's getting a bit cold. Getting a bit cold down here in the.
Getting a bit chilly in Australia.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it, Heinz. It's a bit rainy up here.
Yeah, it's like 60 degrees. It's freezing.
What?
Why the fuck do I hang out with you guys?
And we're back. It's on for young and old as always. We're live on Twitch right now with the Nightbrothers. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. If you're brand new to this channel, please smash that subscribe button. It really, really helps us grow this awesome channel. These two superstars have joined us. Both of them have recovered. The boys are back. They have been battling COVID over the last few weeks. They've come out on the other side of it. They looked it in the face, smashed it, and walked away and said, "Ha, you don't worry me." So anyway, the boys are back. How are you, Hirsch? Mate, it's great to have you back again this week. How you going, brother?
Oh, man, it's good to be back. Doing well, it's a little bit of TW time. It's always fun. I'm excited. Gak's back in full swing. Ready to rock.
Fantastic, mate. It's good to have you back, mate. Good to see you up and about. And, mate, we wouldn't have you any other way. So, mate, welcome back. Lego as well with his favourite Padme. Welcome, brother. Good to have you, brother. How you been, mate?
Sensational, mate. It's good to have Hershey back. We missed him last week, so good. I'm looking forward to hearing a little bit from him, especially with the news we had over the last week and into last week. So good fun.
Yeah, it's certainly been crazy. We got a fair bit to catch up on. It's a little bit of a slow news week at this point in time. It's pretty crazy last week. We had heaps to chat about last week, but it's definitely been a little bit quieter this time around. But I tell you what, one thing that we didn't have last week that we do have this week is our boy, son of Django, Boba himself has hit the tables. We're just using him right now in Territory War, only, say, 10 hours ago since it went live. And, mate, guys, let's talk. Hirsch, we'll start with you, mate. But I tell you what, he's a monster. Love it. Great for attack.
Oh, man, I am having an absolute blast. Sitting in more chat, seeing, a few battles here and there, doing one myself. It was so much fun just seeing him just blowing things away. It's like him and Bam, man. That's a nasty combination.
It is 100% that. We finally got the knee rockets, Lego. I'm happy about the knee rockets, and they do some pretty damn good damage as well, mate. They definitely crank things up for them.
Yeah, but I was actually surprised when you drop those birds from Bam, and then all of a sudden there's like no one left. Like,
the team's just gone.
That was quick. Okay.
Oh, so just quickly explain to everyone what you're talking about when you say that. So just give an idea on what's been going on when you use him, and also what team have you seen so far that people have been using him against mainly?
Well, I haven't seen too much going around today. I've been busy at work, but obviously in Territory War we used ours. We split ours, obviously, some on defense just to see how it would go, and then I myself kept mine for offense. So we had Boba lead, Fennec, obviously, with Bam, IG Quill, and basically you get that contract and Bam goes into his birds, you get 20 stacks, and it's pretty much game over. We took ours again. I took mine against C, the C comp, and yeah, that never looked like losing, pretty much. So a lot of fun.
Took him ages to link. That was the amazing part. Like, it just took a while for him to get up and running. It was some crazy stuff. It really, really was. But
no, he links. So in that battle, he links straight away, but it doesn't matter because it's game over.
It's game over anyway.
Like at one point, I just kind of, messed around with it. It was just, I knew I had it in good control. He gets a kill off on IG, and then he just comes right back because he had mechanic savvy. So just doesn't matter. It's like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. No, it's crazy.
Yeah, that ramping offense, all of a sudden, even Fennec just starts hitting like an absolute truck as well.
We were talking about that for the last few weeks,
mad.
boys, weren't we? We were talking about that in the last few weeks and said, look, there's a reason that Fennec is in every single store over the last month. She was there over the holiday period.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I made sure she was at Relic 7 by the time I had
There's a
Boba.
reason. I'm pretty sure that's the first marquee I've seen, to my knowledge, that has actually happened twice.
Yes, did go around. They pushed it.
The actual marquee event runs back again just because they know how good she was going to be with Scion Django. They're like, hey, we want to give the most people this opportunity to have this character.
Yeah, they definitely left the doors open to farm it as much as humanly possible, if you wanted to go down that track. And I mean, so many people, of course, did get Boba. I mean, there were quite a lot of people that unlocked Boba, so it made sense to make sure that the other part of the other piece of the puzzle was certainly as accessible as possible. You don't necessarily need her, but damn, she's much better with Fennec there.
That basic, when she hits 5 times and then being under Boba lead, all those true damage, she's hitting 10 times. She's going to blow somebody away. And that's the thing. You might not even need her because once Bam does his birds, there's nobody that's going to survive that.
Everyone's gone anyway. You're right. Everyone just disappears.
Then Boba rocks up, cocks his hand back and says, go to sleep. Slaps her and they're gone.
Interesting start times here. Only 2,830.
That's actually surprising. I thought that would be a lot more. I actually thought that would be a larger figure. But also, I think a lot of people, if certainly I assume is going to be available in the next round of Conquest as well as rewards, I think that we're going to see a larger unlock in the next Conquest for those that didn't quite get it, because unless you get the Conquest pass, you got to get all 3 red crates. I mean, there isn't a lot of room to move there. There's 3 crates, and I think maybe the third one you could have got the one underneath it. But I'm certainly expecting a huger uptake of Boba leading into to the next Conquest. Definitely.
Lego, let's take that number down and then look back at it in a month after the next Conquest runs through.
That's a good idea. That's straight up.
Or, whenever it starts, and let's see how much that number increases.
Yeah, that's it. I like that idea, guys. We'll keep a track of that. We'll check that out for a future video, 100%. Guys, let's get down to it. We got GAC. We're starting up. We're about to go live right now. We've done a prediction in the channel, and we basically bet on how many battles I'm going to drop, whether it's 2 or less or 3 or more. So far, it's an overwhelming efficiency battle. They think I'm going to have a good day at the office right now. I think it's something along.
Shocker.
It's like 10-1 odds if I'm right, fellas.
No,
Close
Lego,
to 10-1 odds.
It's because of us. It's not because of Hansi. You've seen the other predictions.
Right. You're right.
You've seen the other predictions. It's the right opposite when we're not here.
So hey, shake and bake. We are the best.
We'll see how it goes.
Full send, baby.
But we're having a good time, guys. But we're back. But let's talk some GAC teams. I know a lot of other people covered.
Well, just quickly, Hansi, how are we modding Boba Fett, Scion of Django?
Scion of Django. I've got mine up and running, and he's all dialed in. I ran a fantastic little template actually, which is brilliant. It really, really is. Keeps me track of everything. It's a 1-button push. Which is really, really cool. So I've got offense and crit chance on him straight up. I've got a crit damage triangle. I've got an offense cross, protection square, defense, of course, on the diamond. Surprise,
protection
surprise.
Square.
Protection circle. Sorry, I meant circle.
I'm sorry, sir, but that's an APK.
I meant circle. I've got lots of speed on him. Lots and lots of speed on him. Running a speed arrow as well. Offense speed arrow with a fair bit of survivability built in there as well. So no, mine's dialed in pretty well. It's sitting at about 270 speed.
You're missing, I think, a very important stat, which is going to be his crit chance.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Huge.
Because if like in a GAC situation, since we want to talk about GAC teams, I think I want to use him underneath a BAM lead. And when he's critting, he's going to be able to help feed turn meter to the entire team.
Yeah.
So if you can get him up towards that 115, if you want to go crazy like my boy Ragan, he's like, I want to be able to crit the crit avoidance, arrow characters. I'm going for 135% crit chance.
Yeah, that's mental.
That's pretty crazy.
Mine's sitting at about 101, something like that. But his physical offense is about 9,500. So mine's hitting okay. It's not too bad.
I think in a GAC scenario, you probably could look at, potentially running in an offense error if you got one with some decent speed on it. If you're going to run him under, more as a damage dealer, not necessarily a leader.
Yeah, I like it.
He definitely. Well, obviously it's early doors. It's the first Grand Arena we're going to have with him, so it's going to take a while to get used to how we want to mod him. But
I've got my guildmate officers right now having a crack at me. They're saying I'm surprised you put mods on at all.
We're
that's
surprised
not cool.
as well.
I'm not. The thing is, I'm really not surprised because you're looking at his compliance officer over here
that's me.
for his mods. That's Lego.
If I stuff up, it's on Lego. Just saying, straight up, it's on him. So one day I'll set him up.
Heinzie,
just mods.
Just so if you're unsure about how you should mod them, and you're unsure how to mod your other characters,
I think I know
cool
a guy.
Sponsor.
I think I know a guy.
Hey, you. Yes, you. It's time to make you an offer that you just can't refuse. Pimpo's Account Services is the mod father who has helped countless players in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. You can get your account remodded or build your account to be the most successful in all game modes. He's the man when it comes to understanding mods. If you don't use Pimpo, you're gonna get whacked. If you're interested in a full account remod, hit up Pimpo today via email at pimpomodfather@gmail.com or head to Discord at Pimpo #9337. Pimpo, he'll make you an offer on your mods you can't refuse, or you'll sleep with the fishes.
So we're back. Thank you so much. Absolute legend Pimpo. Absolute
superstar.
Heinzie
comes back
supporting
to
the
the
Nightbrothers. Damn it, wrong freaking button. We got this all sorted. Don't you worry about that. The boys are here.
Muppet.
Calm down, you lot. Just chill out, for goodness sake. But thank you so much. Go and see Pimpo. Tell him Heinzie sent you. He'll charge you double. It's a joke. It doesn't actually happen. He'll look after you. 100%. That's what he does. So thank you so much, brother.
Knows his stuff.
He definitely does that. So we're up and running, guys, straight up. So, guys, let's get into it. GAC teams, any sleepers out there? What's been working, fellas? Fill me in. Hirsch, anything surprising you've seen either this round or the last tournament, brother, last season?
I don't know if I'd say like surprising. For some people, I'm probably sure it is. The Dash Scoundrel team, man.
Yes.
Yeah, Dash even Dash in a BAM team.
Yes. Yeah. That's been
really.
I was just going to say, if we're talking defense, I like that Dash Scoundrel team. If we're talking offense, I like Dash and the BAM team.
I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, I've been throwing the Omicrons on. I've got the Zam Omicron on. I also have the Dash as well. Dash has definitely been getting holds. That's one that really surprised me. I've been running.
Not a whole lot has changed since last round. Yeah.
Something that I noticed that I had a few drops on as well was Jedi Training Ray with the vets as well. That's been doing some good. That's been doing some good work too. That was quite surprising actually. That I actually got a few holds on that last season. I actually thought that it would just be a little bit meh. It really was. So no, we'd been running Jedi Training Way. We've been actually chucking the. We call them the Handbag Brothers, of course, Resistance Hero Finn and Poe, and then the two vets. And that's been, he's a pretty fast little Finn, and that's been catching him by surprise from time to time. So it's been pretty cool how that's all been playing out. So, that's one that actually I'm really surprised about. One that I'm not surprised about, but I'm having a hell of a lot of fun with, is definitely Starkiller. I have him unlocked. Lego, I think you've just unlocked him. Is that right?
Yeah, I was just about to say I just got Starkiller, and then 2 days later unlocked Boba Fett. So as you can imagine, my resources are absolutely zero now.
Gone.
2 R8s in 2 days. It was not fun. I can promise you that. I got to use him for the first time today in GSC.
Nice.
Have I crashed?
Nice.
No, I'm good.
No,
okay.
no, you're good. Yeah, you're good.
I look like I crashed. And never got to pull the ship out of the sky, so I was a bit disappointed.
Yeah, you're too OP before you could even get to that point.
On something a little harder next round.
At least you know that they should wipe it. I'm having a lot of fun. I took down some Lord Vaders as well in the last season, as you guys know. We had a ball with that. We had so much fun ripping that. out of the
Great
sky.
fun.
It was just insane. It really was.
He's a lot of fun.
He certainly is that. So they've been fun there, guys. Straight up. Of course, let's talk about the rating squish. I don't think many people talked about that. There was maybe a little video here and there. I don't think there was anything massive, but I don't have a problem with this at all. They certainly need to even it out. I know a few people would definitely put out, for those that don't know what we're talking about, they squished down some of the skill rankings to keep the number at a relative level so it doesn't blow out and get out of control with the actual matching.
Yeah, because I heard that the original numbers were actually a bit more bloated than what they were expecting to have going forward. And the plan is that when you win, you gain X amount, but when you lose, you actually lose more than that.
Mm-hmm.
So it actually becomes a negative to lose, but then there's not as much of a jump when you win.
Yeah.
And that should hopefully keep people within certain ranges. Otherwise, the ones that keep winning just keep going. But the good thing about the rating system is the top 8 players from last GAC got matched up in the first week of this one. So they have to lose. They can't all win. So they're going to, move up and down, as they keep battling. So I think it was a good idea to just to squish the numbers down a little bit, make them a bit even across the board. Otherwise, we were just going to have some massive jumps in numbers. It would have been hard for matchmaking.
100%. Absolutely. So I don't have a problem. Whatever they need to do to keep the numbers relative. I mean, we know how important GAC is now. The more they focus the attention so things don't get out of control, I'm all down for it. I really am. And I know there were a few people that obviously had ended up dropping from one level to another level. Certainly not ideal. But I think that's just part and parcel of the system. I don't think there's really too much we can do about that, guys.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't know. I saw somewhere that someone was like 5 banners away from the next, and then with the squish, they got moved down to 100 banners away. Yes, it's unfortunate, but eventually it will even itself out.
Yeah,
it's gonna take a little while. We said this for a couple of months when they first announced it. It's gonna take a little while for it to start evening out. Eventually, it'll be fine.
If you're on the edge there, and of course, if you keep playing and pushing hard, you'll definitely get the wins up where you'll get more than far enough ahead of that bracket, and then there won't be as much of a squish. You'll even out. Yeah. And
that's sort of where you have to sort of even up. You might not get the daily crystals, but you're going to start winning more in Grand Arena.
Yeah.
So eventually over time, it'll even out that you'll get more crystals daily. But, the quicker you get up to the higher caliber of leagues, I could tell you it's a lot harder to face up against some of these $1 million+ lifetime banner players. They're very good, very efficient.
Once you hit that ceiling, you're going to know about it, guys. That's straight up what he's saying. It's pretty crazy stuff. It really is. Fellas, let's talk about, of course, the Conquest. We've had 3 Conquests now with Dad-Bod, Boba, and of course we will be having Boba still as our awards, I'm pretty sure, in at least the next 1 or 2 or 3. But there would be, you would think, a new highlighted Conquest character of some sort going forward. Your thoughts, fellas? Any ideas on what you think that might be?
Well, anyone. So,
what would you like?
Mine's gonna be a Book of Boba character.
Mm-hmm.
I think his introduction has been out long enough. If we're thinking of the same person,
I think so. You can say it.
They look a little bit like me. Oh, Harry.
A little bit.
Yeah. So we're talking BK, yeah.
Yeah. I think anyone that's been watching the new Boba knows exactly what they're talking about. Yes, definitely.
Our boy Ricky P in chat here.
Yeah.
Black croissant.
Yeah, it's going straight off. It really is. So look, that would be really, really funky. I think that we would all love him coming to the game, not gonna lie. So I'm down for that.
Yeah, I have a feeling it could be. It lines up right, because obviously that show's just about to finish. The next Conquest will probably start roughly the time that show finishes.
Yeah.
Because we've only got a couple episodes left of this season.
Yeah.
Unless someone pops up in the next couple of episodes, and maybe that's what they're sort of not releasing the next character. Because normally, from memory, they had already released the character for the next Conquest by now.
Yeah.
For the last two, so
yeah, it's quite surprising that they haven't
I'm not
actually
sure.
announced it yet.
There's obviously a reason why they haven't released that information.
Yeah,
I think it's got something to do with the show. I think it'll be a continuation of Book of Boba.
Yeah, no, it should be crazy stuff.
But
so
I would like another ship. Like, we need more ships.
Oh, we definitely need more ships. That would be really,
I have a
really
feeling
cool.
that's what it's going to be.
I like it.
I would like. We're talking ships. I would like Luke's X-wing Red 5.
Oh,
Help really tune up the rebels.
yeah,
help them,
that's right. That's
help
it.
them smash heads against the top tier, more meta fleets.
Yeah,
Like the executors.
it would be really cool.
Ideally,
The only other way they could go is, obviously, they've just released Iden Versio. Could we see another, game related character? Yeah. That would be the only other way I could. That's the only other thing I could think of that they might release. Again, I'm not too sure what they're thinking.
I like it. Let us know in the comments below, guys. Who do you want as the next Conquest character? Let us know what your opinion is. Have we hit the mark, or is there someone else you think that we should be getting this game that we haven't got yet? And Jabba would be great. And I mean, we all want Hondo, stuff like that. I mean, we all know the cult
I
favorites.
smell profit.
So, guys, it would be really, really cool if we get any of those guys at some point soon, or if not, at least this year would be pretty cool, because they would just be dead set favorites of the community.
Let me get a scout trooper.
Oh, yeah, we need a baby Yoda punching scout trooper. Seriously. We definitely need that. We talked about that a lot.
Guys, just have his basic
3 years ago.
That's a lot of fun.
His basic be the Dark Trooper animation, but really weak.
Yep. I love it. Guys,
I punch children. Let's go.
We're going to wind this one up. Thank you so much, guys, for being a part of it. It's been mental. It really has. Love you, Hirsch. Glad you're up and about, mate. Not the same without you around. Thank you so much for joining us.
Cheers, mate.
Lego,
it's great
of course.
to be back.
Mate, have fun with your fridge in the background, mate. Always a lot of fun. Thanks for being a superstar.
Don't worry. I will be having heaps of fun with my fridge in the background.
I was left for dead on the sands of Tatooine.
Oh, like a banta. Everyone's seen it and heard it by now. We can say that crap, so let's go. Love you guys.
If you haven't watched Book of Boba, go and watch it.
Go and watch it. Come on. If you're watching this video, you like Star Wars, go and watch that already. Come on, guys.
Go and watch it.
Love you. We'll see you on the next one. Hit the subscribe button, thumbs up. We'll see you again next week. Love you. Bye.